everyone, I hope you're all safe at your home and taking all the safety measures to take care of yourself and your family. I would like to thank Anya Katpalia for having me at her platform, hersuccessbits.com. She's just 15 years old and she is doing a tremendous work in her initiative, the NGO that she is running by the name hersuccessbits.com. Here I have few set of questions that she wants me to answer for her platform. So let's take all these questions one by one. Question number one, my introduction. Hi everyone, this is Neha Tripathi. I'm the founder host of Neha Tripathi Talk Show and I'm a mentor for women and mid-career professionals, and my signature leadership program is Leading with Purpose. We strongly believe that leading with purpose is the core theme that each one of us has to imbibe within them in order to accelerate their professional journey to lead at leadership roles. Next question. Any particular challenge that I faced? So yes, there are many, but if I go back to year 2018, that was the time when I was actually juggling with the thoughts whether I should go back to the workforce or should I start something of my own. And the only reason why I wanted to start at that point in time was we as a woman go through a lot of career hiccups because of the biological cycle that we have, the way our responsibilities have. And the one question that I wanted to address to myself is, what should I do next in order to not succumb to any career hiccup in future? There are many ways each woman go through. I chose a way to start something for myself. The challenge which I had for myself was I relocated to a new metro city and I knew no one out here. The second challenge was I did not know, because I never had a business background. I did not actually know where to start from, what exactly to do, how to begin with. And the biggest challenge for me was the idea. I had a very vague idea in my mind. To put it out there in the market, to test the tangible results was something very critical for me. And to go ahead, how to go through that procedure, I was completely unsure how to go ahead with that. So these were, to begin with, some of the challenges that I faced with my talk show idea and my mentorship idea. Question number 3, how did I overcome? So the first challenge which I shared about not having the right kind of network in my metro city where I was shifted to, I started networking. I started networking at business events, at conferences, at summits. I started with the free and the low budget sessions because I wanted to understand what exactly is out there, and then I went ahead and I started networking at high ticket conferences and summits. The best thing that happened to me was I came across influencers, entrepreneurs, people across domains who were doing tremendous in their field, and they were all coming from an authentic journey. So sometimes many people are blessed. Many people have not gone through those struggles for themselves. But then I was looking out for someone who could share through their authentic journey how they have begun. So for me, the biggest question was, how did you exactly begin your journey? That was one. The second was, while I was networking with a lot of people, social media was one big platform that I was exploring. Now again, there are a lot of platforms that we spend time with. We have to categorize how we are going to spend time and on which platform, what amount of time, and what exactly is the takeaway once we are out of that platform. The one thing that I was completely consistent on all these platforms was how should I start my journey? And in order to start my journey, what kind of people can actually help me? Once I started connecting with such kind of people, I realized they have a journey that they have gone through and I need to be in constant touch with them. And then I discovered that having the right mentor for myself is so crucial. This is something which I understood after a decade of my corporate journey. And I sometimes also feel if I would have had the right mentor in my corporate journey, my journey would have been accelerated and it might be possible that this would have been in a different direction altogether. But then again, the day you begin to learn is the day you start to process yourself towards your journey and destination. So the day I realized that I have to have a mentor in my life, I just jumped into it, invested a lot in my self-development and learned a lot of skills. I'm not a technical person, but I designed my own website. I'm someone who had not invested in myself after my MBA. So I started investing massively in my own personal development. Reading books was something that was really close to me since my childhood, and I kept going it. I just shifted my focus to more of business and management books and the autobiographies of the leaders across domains. So that is how I overcame in this journey to begin with. My takeaway from the experience, that's question number 4. My biggest takeaway from the experience is I'm going to be a lifelong learner. If I have to invest in myself, I will never hesitate. And having the right mentor in all your holistic phases of your life is something that I truly believe in. Getting mentor, self-investment, and investment in your personal development, and being a lifelong learner are few of the lessons that are going to stay with me all my life. And lastly, there's one personal incident that I want to talk about. A few days back, through my LinkedIn connection, I connected to a professor who in turn connected me to a women influencer. While I was sitting on a Zoom call with this lady, she has a rich experience of corporate journey, and as a woman, she's also gone through a couple of, to be precise, 3 career breaks. And I asked her a question. I asked her, tell me, were you really lucky to relaunch yourself in your career, or did you do something really different? And here are the 3 takeaways from this question which I asked from this influencer lady, which I had a call with. Number 1, be the authentic person and accept the reality. Your reality, the first step has to be your reality. The day you choose to be someone different, you have to define yourself, how you're going to be different from your reality today. Secondly, at the age of her early or mid 40s or late 40s, at that point in time, she went abroad to do her master's degree. So she's again a lifelong learner. When she got an advice from someone close to her network that why don't you go and study? And the first thing that she did immediately was she enrolled herself into a business program abroad. And the third was, ask yourself some powerful agile questions to yourself. What exactly are you going to do different from what you are doing today? And my biggest learning from this is be curious. Be curious to reach out to people who influence your life. Be curious to ask the questions that are still popping in your head, and move on with the questions by taking consistent actions. 2 years back, when I joined some of the women platforms, I found few women with those questions, and sadly, I still find some women struggling with those questions because they've not chosen to take actions. So take action, be consistent, be curious, and be a lifelong learner. Thank you.